Sun here.
DC Sun.
We just broke the goddamn chair doing another trailer
Yeah.
because of all the excitement, but we might just
sweet potatoes.
put this into infinity, this chair, because all of you guys have been requesting that I react to Rwby Volume 4 Character Short. Premieres October 22nd, and Dante knows nothing about Rwby.
Yeah, I'm actually trying
If you were
to
to
read over here.
right.
Like, yeah, there's. No
If you were to take a stab at what Rwby stands for, what do you think?
no clue, especially because of the way it's spelled.
Right.
RWBY. Yeah.
Right. Think printer. Think printer-ish. Like a printer.
So like ink.
CMYK, right?
Okay.
Okay, so
it's dealing with colors.
yes.
Red, white, blue, yellow.
Very close. Red, white, black, yellow.
Red, white, black, yellow.
And it stands for Rwby. What? Weiss? Weiss? Weiss, yeah.
How is it spelled?
Blake.
W-E-I?
W-E-I-S-S, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weiss.
Or
Vice.
Blake and Yang. Yeah.
So 4 people.
4 people. You might like
Form
it.
a group?
Yes, they are a group, actually.
Okay.
Team Rwby.
Only because Team Rwby.
It's this is actually done from Americans, and it's done in the form of anime. It looks legitimately like a Japanese anime. It has it debuted long ago, and the Red Dreaded Nation was requesting this so much from me, like every goddamn day, that because they knew I love anime, they know I live in Japan, and they wanted me to check this out. So I checked it out. The original trailers are really good.
An American studio.
This is from Rooster Teeth, actually. You know, Red versus Blue? Yeah. It's from Rooster Teeth. And so I checked out Season 1, Volume 1, Volume 2, and 3, and it's amazing. Their trailers are some of the best trailers I've ever seen. There's lots of elements from, I think, essentially, let's put it this way, because the original creator has passed, but if... have you ever seen the... Dead or Alive or Final Fantasy fan Dead or Alive, where they put like these computer graphic people together and had them fighting? Okay. Death Battle?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen Death Battle and what Death Battle does, where they get the computer generated things.
Yeah, because some of them were great and some of them were like,
right. So in some form or fashion, that's kind of the way Rwby also sort of started. Was the creator Montiel.
Almost like a what if kind of thing.
Yeah, but the fight scenes were so goddamn good. But then he created a series called Rwby and had an actual story, a legitimate story in very Final Fantasy-ish style. But enough elements that it stood on its own. So very popular. This is Volume 4. Everybody wants me to see it.
Sure.
And
do you have the other 3 volumes?
The full amount. Yeah, it's all online for free as well on YouTube.
I will definitely check that out.
Rooster Teeth.
Anyone has a link? Please send it to me because I'm actually intrigued now.
Check out his channel, DC Sun, and maybe he'll start getting into Rwby as well. Maybe we'll start doing those reactions as well.
That'd be cool, because so far I'm interested just from hearing the backstory of how it started.
Every Tuesday is Rwby Tuesdays.
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
Rwby Tuesdays. Their fries are always dry.
There might be spoilers, though. Alright.
Animation style kind of reminds me of Appleseed Trigger.
Fair enough.
The second one. Dude, story I'm writing right now.
Just like that. Exactly.
Very similar to it. It's one of the
Yeah! This is Rwby.
So Rwby's basically death? She's what?
Nice. Wow! That was sweet. Very well done. Hey, Rwby. Long time no see.
How old are you doing this series?
About 19, maybe 18 now. Oh shit! Now you're gonna see the power. You're gonna see the power here.
Ninja Turtles.
Let's do it, girl.
I hope she's watching her fight.
Yes. Oh fuck!
What was that? You just throwing brakes at her? That is ghetto.
I didn't. Oh! Wow.
It's a sniper rifle, a bow and arrow, and a sickle.
Shit is really smart.
That dude is huge.
Anti-venom looking motherfucker.
What, the animals are infected with something?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
You stabbed him in the ass.
Nice.
Okay, outside of this being a really badass looking anime, they need to make this a game.
They did. They did.
Are you serious?
Yes, they did.
I want it.
I've been saving up for a computer just so I could play this game. Nice.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, get him, girl.
That was cool. I like that.
If she gets up and shoots him in the head, snipes him, I'm just like, this is awesome. Well, it is anyway. What's with the rose petals?
That's her essence, in a sense. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Nice.
Okay, that's cool.
Right?
Dude, that was so wrong. She just pulled a
She's
Walking
wrong.
Dead fatality.
Rwby, we saw smoke. Heading your way.
Don't start without us.
That chick
Too late.
was a
You
little
better
wrong.
hurry.
Wow.
What?
So that's Reese, Blake, and Yang.
Yang's missing an arm.
It's a
Is that something that
bit of a
happened?
spoiler, yeah.
Is that something that happened before?
Yes,
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good screensaver.
it is.
Okay, so yeah, I like the way this looks.
Now, it's kind of funny because I couldn't help but be a bit amused, given that some of the stuff that you were saying was exactly the kind of stuff that I was saying years ago when the Red Nation first introduced me to Rwby. Like, one of the first things I said was, this needs to be a game, and everybody was like, there is a game on Steam! Do you have a PC? Or, yeah, that's... See, I have the same problem you have. It's time to invest. Maybe it's time we need to invest in a group, like...
Yeah.
I
Seriously,
literally tried
that
to get a
looks
Steam.
awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. So it's on Steam.
Okay.
The game is available on Steam, and but a PC.
It's not available for console whatsoever.
Not at all. Not at all. The game isn't.
Any word that it might in the future?
Probably
if anyone
not.
knows,
At
let me know.
this moment in time, I don't think so. Like, I think they're really.
Pushing more.
It's still really basic. From what I've heard, the game is not really. It's still like in the trial beta testing. Like, you can do a little thing, but it's not as developed as the story in the game. In the movie.
was awesome. Watching her transition her weapon.
That was awesome.
On top of the roof, running, and then just shooting at us like this is like something that would be against.
Well, and that's I think for me at least, that's the big thing that sets Rwby apart from like anything else that's considered fan made, is the fact that there's so much attention to detail in their action, in their fighting. There's just little things where they got hints from other martial art movies. Like you said, the actual weapon is like 3-4 different weapons in one.
Yeah.
But they still use it very well and very efficiently. So it's I'm ready for it. And now this is like outside of just seeing it in general. I like the fact that the characters have grown a lot more from the previous episodes, previous volumes.
The previous volumes, they're
a little
focus
younger.
on each volume is focused on a different character?
No.
Like this was focused on
No. Fair assessment, but no. Each volume is generally doesn't have a starting and stopping point so much. As far as I know, like when I watched it, I was kind of binge watching it.
Okay.
So I started watching it
I felt like one big story.
Right. I started watching it when it was season 3 was just about to debut. So I was going through 1, 2
to catch up.
Yeah, and so for me, it just sort of like, there were points where it's like, okay, here's the school, okay, now here's your first term, here's your second term, or here's like a battle, like a warriors battle type of battle royale deal, that the tournament they were doing. And so there is a kind of a structure based around that, and there's a grander scale that's getting bigger and bigger in there. My friend Jessica Negri.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, met her at Con.
Oh, okay.
And she's a huge cosplayer. Dude.
Yeah.
I follow her on Instagram. She does a really good job. I like
some
of the stuff that she posts because it's very different from some of the other.
She does the voice of Cinder, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Fiery Eye and everything.
Badass. Keep it up.
She did a great. I didn't even know it was her for a while until later someone told me that it was her. I'm like, and then I messaged her. I'm like, oh shit, you're Cinder? And she's like, and there's something that happens in that story where she and I got real heated because of what happened in the story. Right. So I had to talk to her privately about how mad I was about that. But anyways, the story, I'm looking forward to it, guys. Probably going to keep Rwby Tuesdays keep it on Tuesdays. I might have to change a few things. We got a lot of changes going on in this channel, but Rwby, definitely, because it's a TV show, we're going to keep it on this particular channel, so I appreciate it. The Rwby fans are amazing.
I really appreciate it. I'm liking this, and I'm looking as like, this is pretty cool.
They're very dedicated.
Because I'm wondering more about the story and the characters now, because given I just saw Rwby and she just basically whooped the crap out of everything.
We gotta get you caught up and figure out a way for you to actually react to them on your own channel. Like that,
yeah,
I think
because
people would love. Like,
I haven't seen any of this, and
well, the Rwby fan base is very dedicated, and to actually get someone like yourself watching this show, that would probably help.
That's pretty easy. I'm already. I want to tune in like immediately. That was cool. It's been a while for me to see an anime that I actually felt intrigued and wanting to know more in the story. Because yes, living here in Japan, we do get a lot.
Yes.
And it's like people are like, how come you don't watch more? You're there where all it's made.
I agree. That's
exact reason, because we'll walk down the street. We can be in Akiba. For those who don't know, Akihabara. We'll be walking down the street and see
so much
6
shit,
posters, and they look the same.
They all look the same.
Just there's a slight hair color variation or clothing color variation.
And that's the big thing. Living in another country, the best of the best is basically cherry picked for you and put on TVs in your own country. But when you live out here, just seeing so much stuff being thrown your way, and I have no idea what's good anymore at this point.
That and something that some of you may know and may not know, with animated voices, especially on this side,
they are all the same people,
childlike, or that, like you said, they're pretty much the same. So every show sounds the same. So there's nothing to really, draw it out.
Rwby actually did get released out. It was so good in worldwide that it actually ended up getting translated into Japanese voice actors, and you can actually pick it up at I don't know if you can rent it, but you can definitely buy it online or Amazon.co. Something like that. Yeah, like I actually saw the DVD and everything. It's pretty cool, but it's online as well. So you guys make sure you follow DC Sun, DCSAN, at his channel, especially you crazy Rwby legions out there. Maybe
send me a message because I would love to know more about the story, the characters, and outside of where it started from, what direction are they trying to push it in now? Because dude, this is really cool, and I'm shocked. I have to remember this is made in the States.
Yeah,
and that's what's really shocking because it looks like something that would be made here, but it was handled very differently.
And I think that's the benefit I like about this is the fact that it's like for me and both of you look at what we're wearing. Like I will like anime, but there will be sometimes a separation of like anime is not really made for Westerners in mind. In some sense.
In some senses. And vice versa.
And that's the appeal. I mean, that's the appeal some people have, but occasionally, if I were to have to choose which one I'm siding with more and more on a daily basis, it's always going to be American comic books, just because it's written in a sense that it's a little more relatable for me. Like
and that's what we grew up on.
Right. But what I will say is I prefer it that way just because there's going to be a relatability. I like broken characters, things like that. But I think that's the appeal I have about Rwby is the fact that
it seems like a good mix or blend of it.
Correct. It has the influence of Japan, but and anime, but it's also written more in mind for a different type of audience, not necessarily Japanese people.
Right.
That way, so
there's one other animated series that's like that.
Oh, Avatar.
Possibly two. Yes.
Yeah, Avatar.
Legend
of Korra, of course.
Airbender, fantastic. Legend of Korra. Unfortunately, my girl Korra just kept getting punked after the first season. Just frustrating. But really would love to have another one of those come out. The writing for the characters and things is what actually got me into it. Outside of
then, I think if that's the case, you'll probably really enjoy Rwby because a lot of fans that are Rwby fans have told me time and time again that I need to get up on Naruto and Legend of Korra. I wanted to just watch Legend of Korra by itself, but everybody was like, "Dude, you watched Naruto from Avatar from the beginning."
Yeah,
and
then go into Korra.
Yeah,
okay, because Avatar was fantastic. I even have some of the books and got the artists and the voice actors to sign it when I was.
That's a lot of reserved time that I really don't have, though. That's the thing. So I'm working on it, guys. One day, I will.
Well, to Akasan's fans, thank you so much for introducing him to Rwby, so he can introduce it to me. Because character design and things are like, I think you like it because of the red and black, personally. But, it's just me. No, but I like the way that this played out because I'm looking at it and I can see aspects of other things that I've watched that are in it, like the Ninja Turtles. What's it?
Razorback
or whatever his name is now.
I saw what you're saying.
It's like, it kind of looks like that, but very, very different at the same time. It's like, are those werewolves? Or just like, what is it? What is it? And I like that I don't know.
Right.
Because now I want to dig in more.
It's quite an adventure, I can tell you that. Red Dreaded Nation, stand up, speak up, tell us what you guys think, especially Rwby fans. I don't even have to ask you, are you excited for this next season? I know you are. So am I. Make sure you're tuned in, I guess right around the October 22nd time when they debut it. I don't know how I'm going to handle the reaction stuff so much. Yeah, Halloween's coming up. Yeah.
Halloween.
You know what we should do? We should get some of the girls out here, the cosplay girls, get them into Rwby.
Rwby character.
We have 4, I think. Yeah.
That would work.
We have 4.
That would work.
Yeah, we could do Rwby.
And I will probably end up seeing, if not talking to a couple of them over the weekend anyway.
Get them into the show. They might be really interested in that.
That would work.
Because they love the DC stuff.
I can think of 3 people out of the 4 that that would love just the way that character looks.
Look at what you guys have started with us.
See?
All right, we're out. Peace.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you